Hello and welcome everyone to another StarCraft 2 England cast. Today I've got a game between EmpireHappy and prOpBuffy. So Buffy is the red Zerg in the south position, and we have got Happy in the left position as the blue Terran player. The map is Shattered Temple, and I'm going to give a bit of a giveaway. This is just a quick game. I'm casting it for a bit of fun, to be honest. It was quite a laugh and just really highlights a couple of things I'll go into during the game, but I hope you do enjoy it. It should be fun. EmpireHappy, of course, is the #1 GM player on the EU server, and prOpBuffy is... I can't remember. Damn it. I did look this up before I started casting, but I cast a friend's game beforehand, and now I can't actually remember. But prOpBuffy is obviously good if he's playing against Happy. Happy is just going for a supply depot wall-off, which is really normal. Meanwhile, we have got Buffy just sitting there getting drones and an overlord, so no super early pull will be going on quite yet, so no crazy shenanigans happening so far, but how long will that last? Spoiler alert. No, anyway, so just going into this game, it should be fun. Obviously Shattered Temple slightly favours the Terran player purely because there's rocks to take this third, there's rocks to take the gold, which means that the Zerg player can take his natural base quite easily, but likewise so can the Terran player. But, I mean, the other downside to it for the Zerg is obviously they can't take their third, so you can get stuck on equal bases with the Terran player for quite a long time, and that can be really awkward. And, I mean, even if you do take this position up here, drops become very effective very quickly, and it can be quite difficult to deal with. And Buffy just going for the 15 pool here. Meanwhile, we will see that the refinery is on its way down, the barracks is finishing up. We have got an SCV coming down, though, and judging by the rally point of this barracks, I think we're going to see some really early pressure, so it'll be interesting to see how Buffy will deal with this. I mean, that SCV is just kind of poking around, seeing what's going down. The pool only just starting now for Buffy there, so Happy should be pretty good. He also has this refinery down, so we'll either see a tech lab on that barracks to get a Reaper out, or we will see reactor Hellions, which nobody knows. It's like a surprise. It's like Christmas morning, except one's going to shoot you, and the other one's going to burn you. And that wouldn't be a very nice Christmas morning. Really wouldn't. Anyway, if we take a look here, Happy is just kind of wandering around with this SCV now. Just looking very threatening, I must say. This hatchery still isn't down, and there is a second SCV here, and here we go, a double bunker play. Now, this is exactly why in the tournament maps they put a neutral supply depot here, is to prevent this happening, because it is a nightmare to deal with, because the drones can't actually get out. And if the drones can't run away, it can be a bit of a problem. Now, what Buffy is doing here is he is selecting all of his drones and clicking on one of the mineral patches to cause them all to bunch up to do massive hits in one kind of burst of damage, but this Marine is just going to be able to pick them up. Both the SCVs do go down though, and that means that these bunkers won't be able to finish, and I mean, one is going to go down, there we go, it was cancelled, and that Marine is going to get surrounded, so a really good response to this from Buffy. And I mean, that mineral trick is really effective, whether it's 3 pylons or whether it is 2 bunkers like it was here by Happy. Make sure you learn how to do that. There's a post detailing everything there on Team Liquid. Meanwhile though, Happy is just getting a factory out and the reactor, so reactor Hellions will be en route. It'll be really interesting to see how Buffy deals with that. I mean, only 5 workers were actually killed there during that push, so if we take a look at the work count, it's 11 to 15, so actually very much in favour of Happy here, economically speaking. So Buffy's got a bit of a problem now, and production wise is just kind of looking like he's just going to be going straight for that Rotron and stop making any more drones. He's really low on money just because of this, and actually getting the extractor out now. I'm really surprised in his choice here. I mean, this Zergling is going to poke up and see the reactor Hellions here. There's a command center coming down by Happy as well, so Happy is ready to expand after this as well, which is really good. Pushing is fine as long as you have the economy coming in behind from basically getting that expansion up. So here comes the Hellions, and how will Buffy react to this? I mean, he's got hardly anything out. He's got 2 Zerglings, his Rotron isn't yet done, and that basically means he won't be able to defend this unless he does something very clever. And here we go, this evolution chamber will help block off that distance, and I mean, a double evolution chamber, so blocking off his own ramp here, preventing those Hellions to get in. I mean, obviously these lava will go down, but the hatchery won't go down to just 2 Hellions. There are 2 more on the way. But I mean, now Buffy has a lot of time in order to deal with this. Getting a roach out, just a single roach at the moment, but should be absolutely fine. And I mean, this could be quite difficult. I mean, this hatchery would take literally forever to go down to Hellions, and it'll be interesting to see how he tries to deal with this. But these Hellions can't actually get in the base at the moment, so 2 more roaches are on the way. Meanwhile, Happy behind this, he is just getting another 2 Hellions as well, so that'll be 6 Hellions. His command center is also on the way. but I mean roaches are coming out now. I mean 2 more, already 2 out, so I mean these Hellions won't be able to survive long, but it will mean that Buffy has to destroy one of its own evolution chambers in order to get out, but it has kept him alive temporarily. Now, these 6 Hellions are down here just doing some damage, and now these roaches are going to clear out this evolution chamber ASAP. The hatchery should actually just about survive this, I do believe. I mean, I think Buffy should be able to clear this out before those Hellions manage to kill off the hatchery. Now the Hellions are surprisingly just focusing the hatchery rather than trying to deal with these roaches. But here we go, Buffy is about to break that down. Now how will Empire react? I mean, straight away these broodlings come out and get a bit of a surround on the Hellions. And I mean, one gut does fall very, very quickly, and there must have been 2 down already. 2 must have fallen, I must have kind of misread, because there were only 4, there were 6. And just looking around, I mean, just more Zerglings, more roaches coming out, and Buffy's just going to go and put on some pressure, but there is this bunker here. Now, I mean, I don't actually think that Buffy's going to be able to push through. Here comes the Hellions, those Zerglings are lining up very, very painfully. Quite a few are going to get sniped off, and I mean, that is a big loss for Buffy if he is going to try and push forward. All of those Zerglings go down, so it is literally just these 5 roaches moving up, and there's a bunker there with a Marauder in it, so to be honest, this isn't going to go down. The SCV already repairing that wall off, and I mean, this is pretty much safe for Happy now. He's got that orbital command there ready to go down and get his expansion, and there is the GG from Buffy. So, just a quick little fun game. I mean, nothing too amazing, but it really shows that, I mean, that is exactly why they put supply depots in the tournament maps at the bottom of the ramp, to prevent things like those double bunkers from going ahead. But it did also show exactly how to deal with that. Buffy pulling those drones down and just using them to click on a mineral patch to get them all to bunch up, and then just nibbling away at those bunkers, preventing them from finishing. So I hope you did enjoy. Just a quick fun game, as I said. Please subscribe and follow me on Twitter. Any feedback would be great as well, because I always want to get better. Not for myself, but just so everyone else watching has a better time, because I love what I do. Thank you very much, and tune in again.